And also to add on, R.I.P. Jamal Edwards,
Yeah.
but he put on Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, but he understood the assignment as well. Do you get me? Jamal's thing was like, just give people a platform to elevate. Do you get what I'm saying? When have you ever heard Jamal be like on a bad man thing or anything like that? He's not on that, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you look at his legacy now, that's why it will live on, and he done great things, because he could have looked at Ed Sheeran and said, "Oh, my man looks like that. I'm not gonna boss him on FBTV." Do you get me? Like, but he didn't. He just said, "No, this man's sick at what he does. Let me link him up with some people, and boom, boom, boom." I think we need to just get our mentalities better, fam. Do you get me? I'm 39 now. Man's had to grow. Oh, back in like even 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I was a wild jam. I'd have been on Twitter. I'd have mostly been slewing you, A's. I'd have been on there getting onto you. Do you get me? Because I didn't know how to articulate myself and get what I'm trying to say across. But man spent time on, just refining myself. Do you get me? And understanding I'm very smart, but when you're smart, too smart sometimes, yeah, you can just be frustrated and just be like, no, man, fuck it, man, because I understand it, but you just get mad because you can't explain everything. But sometimes, bruv, like the truth, the best thing I can say to the man them is, the best thing is to everybody just try to support each other's thing, show love. Do you get what I'm saying? I've always tried to do that in my career. Obviously, I've slowed down a little bit because sometimes there's disrespect here and there. So I pick closely who I support and back, because if I back someone this month for 6 months and then next 6 months they're on their Twitter saying my man's an idiot, I want to find you, and now I really want to do something in real life. But so I need to be accountable for who I have to check out people's personalities, who they are, and stuff like that before I decide to mix with them. But on a whole, the man them have to kind of learn to be like, you know what, that's a brother, innit? Like, I want to see him do well, bro. Just on the basis of that, just on the basics, fam. Because we're looking dumb out here. You get me? Like, that's the reals, bro. I'll be real with you. That's why I separate, bro. You don't see me on the internet like that. You don't see me tweet. You don't see me at events, because I separated myself from a lot of things, because it's like, man will start not understanding who you are because you're mixed up in too much noise. You get what I'm saying? Like, just be a good person, hold your corner, and step out when you need to step out, do good things, and just be quiet again when you don't need to talk. That's it. Like, and that's my best advice, and that's my advice to myself. Do you get me? And there's a lot of man. Kano's been like that from day. If you look at Kano's career, you don't see him speak. You get it? So
I hear that still.
So
yeah, some good words there. So.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to just share something with the man then, because I ain't been about, you get me, but I'm praying. I see everything what's going on, but I see you lot talking. And I thought, you know what? Let me reason with the man them and just give them a little bit of I'm not trying to say I'm the wisest or the smartest, but I've seen a lot. I've been around a lot. I've been involved in a lot of integral moments. I've done a lot of work that helped create the scene to push the scene to where it is now. So I actually feel like I'm qualified to talk on this. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So I'm just saying to the man them, yeah, support the drill thing, support the Afro beats thing, support the Grime thing if you want to support the Grime thing. But the main thing is, when you see another brother doing something and you feel like, you know what, this is actually good. Like, I can see where man can actually go with this. Just big up man's thing. You don't have to be posting man's thing every day or whatever, but just show a little support. If you can spread a little word of mouth and say, yeah, you see my man's thing, it's all right. Because I tell you the truth, a lot of men are screaming your name, A's, and saying, I see a lot of people are angry with you. I don't know what you've been saying. Do you get me? Like, but what I'm trying to say is, I know you're doing the devil's advocate thing, and Alhan's kind of like that as well. But you see that one, yeah?
Yeah, but Alhan's coming here trolling.
Yeah, but he's a troll. But you see what with that, yeah? You got to be careful because it's a thin line. You get me? Like, some men get through by the skin of their teeth, but one day these things catch up on you, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? So
at the end of the day, but I get what you're saying, innit? But I'm real, innit? And I'm blunt and I'm straightforward. And also it's my opinion.
No, I get it.
So I
No,
let you know that. So I
no, I
don't mean
get
it in
it.
a malicious
No, listen,
way. That's why I
bruv,
say, like, if people have a problem with it, it's like, cool, innit?
no,
But
fam,
I ain't
listen,
trying to diss
I'm
you
not
or nothing.
saying that, but what I'm trying to say is, remember, the people that you're trying to build a career in it, so you don't know what doors are gonna shut on you because of your attitude, innit? And this is something I've learned, and like, I'm telling you this from experience, fam. Like, can you man hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
I'm
you.
telling you this from experience, innit? Yeah, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, fam.
Mm,
I'm just telling you when you're doing your thing, just try to be very like just try to think on a wider scale. You get me? But I understand
mm,
I understand your angle of your interviewing angle, or like it's what draws people into your page, isn't it? It's like, right, this guy's saying a mad thing. Like,
mm,
I get it, but as you grow and as you
mm,
progress, you got to learn how to refine that and pick out what bits work, what bits don't work,
mm,
and grow with that, fam. That's just me telling you a bit of like what I think from being in the game a certain way in it. But I don't know you in it. But
mm,
it's good
mm,
that you're having a conversation and you're getting people in the space to talk about things. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've come here and I've spoke, and I feel like you've took on what I've said in it, and I know that I'm speaking facts. Do you
mm,
get what I'm saying? So other man that are in my position might have not come on here and said what I'm saying because they're mostly trying to hold up their brand, or they feel they're too big to come in a chat and talk or whatever. I'm calm. I
mm,
know that I'm solid. Get me? Like, when you know you're
mm,
solid and you know your voice and you know what you're saying, you can come hold your space. And it's took man years to get to that point. But what I'm trying to say is you can't nothing anyone's saying, yeah, about Grime can actually rub Grime out because it's too embedded in culture. It's mad. Like, even if you go to the Big Ben now and get on the top of it and tie a poster around it and leave it there for 20 years, Grime will still be as powerful as it was in the beginning and as it is now. And if I tell you this, if everybody in Grime that's a heavy hitter done like a yeah, or something like
mm,
that, if there was something like that, yeah, where all the Donnies done the Avengers, yeah, Avengers, you couldn't get a ticket for that right now. Like, I'm telling you that factual. Like, but it's just the unity in it. It's like hopefully we get more unity. Do you get me? Because what's happening with the youngers, even though some of them are in beef and that, there's a lot of pockets of them that link up, do tunes. You get me? They put their tunes out. They use each other's platform to push their music and that. So with a genre that's 20 years old, a lot of man have this man, people have had beef, couple man have got punched up. Things have happened where sometimes they don't really
mm,
want to be in the same room, and there's things that people ain't spoke about and kind of put behind them, and that's kind of I think
mm,
a lot of people's problems because when you live with that and you hold that on your chest, but that stuff will eat you away. Anything that I've had with anyone, I don't care about it no more. If I forgave everyone that's done anything or disrespected man, I hope they could forgive me
mm,
if I've done anything to them. Do you get me? Because man's
mm,
grown. I'm not the same guy I was yesterday, fam. I'm not the same guy I was 2 hours ago. You get what I'm
mm,
saying? So I'm always growing and always trying to better myself. So it's took man a long time to get to that space. And you see, when you work in the music industry, fam, it's hard because people are coming up to you every day like you're the GOAT. Oh my God, like you're my childhood hero. Da-da-da. It's just bare people blowing smoke up your arse, and then naturally, that's gonna affect you as a human. No one's built to take all this like idolizing and all this stuff. Only God is meant to be put on that level or that platform. So as a human being, that's going to affect you. So you got to give some man time to be able to learn and understand how to deal with that shit and grow through that. But yeah, man, it's a deep one, fam. It's deeper than rap still.
You know what? That deserves a round of applause. Alright, everyone clap. Everyone clap.
Real spit, man. I just hope that we can do better, bruv, going forward because a lot of man have, you know what I mean? There's people dead, there's man in jail, there's there's a lot of pain. You get me? This thing is it's basically everybody that was going through pain found a thing. Grime was a thing where you went and let your pain out And hopefully by the time you get to the end of Grime, me and Skep was talking about this, you've grown into a man and you can be a better person, and you're not vulnerable, and you don't want to just shank anyone that you see or that chat shit and all of that type of stuff. And then you learn business acumens, and you can become a better person. You start putting different businesses together, working with brands, doing different things, and then now you got a career. Even if you left school with no GCSEs, you're someone. I'm telling you something now. There's Donnies out there that got A's in class. They was in my class. When their cousins see them, they don't care. When they see me, it's a mad thing. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we just gotta use what we have and just better ourselves, man. Like that's my honest opinion, fam. And on that like I don't even want to have another conversation about Grime is dead again. I feel like I've just said what I needed to say here. You ain't gonna hear it. Yeah, I ain't even gonna answer anyone that's talking to me about it, because while certain men are still alive, that thing can't be dead. You get me? So it's just a thing. Appreciate the culture, appreciate the history, appreciate them old tunes that we have, appreciate the new little ones that come through bit by bit, appreciate a Stormzy that we have and a Big Zoo and a Capo Lee or whoever we have that's pushing it right now. Appreciate Boy Better Know for as a unit for elevating culture worldwide. Um, Appreciate everything that this genre has done to make it better for the youth today to be able to bring finances and to get out of the struggle. And then just keep moving forward until the next thing happens. And that's it, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's literally that simple. Like, but all of this bickering, and I'm not saying you men are bickering, but all of this, oh, it's the my man, this and my man. Let's try and find a way to big up everyone's team. Do you get me? Like, everyone do a post for Cadell, everyone do a post for PK. Not their diss thing, just post a normal tune if you want to support or you rate them. Like, everyone just start.
Because even man said it. Like I mentioned the songs that man likes from Cadell, innit? I mentioned them songs, innit?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I heard you say that. Still, I heard you say that.
Yeah. So it's not like we're trying to say, the man's rubbed and that. Nah, no way. Like there was a couple songs that he's got out there, like the one with Wiley, man fucks with that one, and then obviously
bottom line. I heard you asking, is Cadell on the same level as Big Zoo and all that? See, Cadell, he's a first generation.
Wait, hold on, what? I didn't hear you.
I know you say. I heard you asking, is Cadell on the same level as like Big Zoo and Capo Lee? Yeah. Remember?
That Billy said that.
Yeah. Listen, Cadell. Cadell.
That was Lippy that said that.
Yeah, Lippy said that. I think. Yeah. Cadell's grown up watching Wiley from a baby. How could he not be on the level of Big Zoo and Capo Lee? Like, think about what you're saying. It's like if you actually listen to.
I weren't asking it like that. I'm asking like.
Yeah.
On pop level of popularity levels. That's what I was asking.
Oh, on popularity, yeah. On popularity. Oh, yeah. Yeah. On popularity, no, because Big Zoo's got the TV show. He come from the era where him and AJ Tracy was on Radar Radio. That was a different set of Grime. Like if you look at the Radar Radio kind of segment when Grime was, that was a different resurgence of Grime, and those guys kind of utilized that space, and then AJ elevated, and then them like AJ was the guy, and then everybody around him kind of utilized that buzz to build up. Cadell didn't hang on to Wiley. Remember, he's Wiley's brother. You never really saw him trying to come on Wiley. Yeah, you never really saw him trying to come on a Wiley show or trying to be underneath Wiley. He tried to do his own thing. So give him his props for that. Do you get what I'm saying? And man just got to respect a man that wants to stand up on his own 2 feet. You get me? I'm not saying that all these other men they just utilized each other's buzz to get up. But remember, think about the pressure of your brother being Wiley and then you trying to be an MC. You got to think about all of this stuff, fam. It's mad. Like, so just respect his thing and just know that my man's hard. If you actually want to take time out and listen to him MC and you actually like MCing, you will definitely know he's not shit. And you definitely will know that he can spit in a room with Capo Lee, Big Zoo, and he can spit with me. He can spit on it, like he's a guy when it comes to barring. Like some of the stuff that he says, I'm like, wow, that's hard. You get me? So I think
you know what, Jamal. Do you know what I think the OGs like in Grime should be doing? They should be collaborating with the new MCs that are lit Because let's be real, the masses are looking at you, man. You, man, should be trying to elevate them.
Fam, I've been collaborating with everyone. I had to slow down a bit because not everybody else is doing it, and it's making me look like
But the thing is, bro, I saw that you made a song with Funky Malone or whatever his name is, the youth with the funny eyes.
Rinse them alone.
Rinse them alone.
Yeah, I made a tune with him before anyone knew about that guy.
That song was hard though. I heard that.
Yeah, fam, listen, fam. Let me tell you something. I've been on the ground. I've been on the floor. I'm really outside. You get what I'm saying? So with that one, when what it is, remember, I know my levels in it. So I can't always be helping everyone. I've got to do stuff for myself as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And there's a lot of man that just concentrate on their thing and elevate their thing. But remember, I put myself in a position to build platforms and help other people. But then Jamal is a guy that is Jamal as well. I am Jamal, I'm Merkel, man. I'm top producer. I'm that guy. So I need a little time to do my thing, guys. Like, just give me a minute.
So you're a producer. You're mainly a producer.
Yeah, fam. I produced a majority of the Grime classic records. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I know. I was just asking that. Are you mainly a producer? Okay, cool. So, okay, you know what, Jamal? Before you go, yeah, I want to ask one more question, innit? What was I gonna ask you?
Your mind wiped, fam.
Yeah, my mind's wiped, bro. I literally had it in my head. You know, okay, you know when apparently you had a clash with Skepta.
Yeah.
Who won that?
Well, we both won, innit? Because we're both here. Do you get what I'm saying? And we're both doing what we're doing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Because in like someone else asked me that question on Winners podcast, yeah. It's like them times there that was a rap battle. That weren't even a Grime battle. Do you get me? It was on Hood Heroes. But that was a thing where really, like, back in the day, I'll tell you something about early Grime, yeah, and just the synergy of it, yeah. When you clashed a man, yeah, you actually rated them. Like now, man are clashing guys that they actually think are shit. And that makes it not good for the music. You get what I'm saying? Like, when Devilman and Skepta clashed each other, Skepta wanted to clash Devilman because he thought he was sick. You get me? Like, he thought this guy's a sick MC Jam. I want to clash this guy. Like, so I think clashing, the culture of it, people have lost what it actually is. Like, so I think when you put back respect on everything and people start, it don't mean that you have to do some soft dub and be like, I don't want to diss your mum or I don't want to do this. Because when you're clashing anything, innit? Like, back in the day, you couldn't really say the mum thing or man might find you at radio and it's the next thing. But we're in an era now where we're in an era now where it's like
people just reckless. They got your mum on Harsh Reality.
Yeah, but it's from like Don't Flop and all them type of them rap battles where they come in and they'll be like, your mum was at my house and she was cleaning the toilet. Like, they just say a mad thing. But Grime weren't really about that because the mum thing, a man will really actually be looking for you. But my point is like, from you got the respect in the art form and you respect a man's art form, you two can both make a sick clash where people will buy into it and then you two can go on and then sell records and then maybe even do a tune after. Like, after Kano and Wiley clashed, yeah, they both went on each other's albums. You get me? It's not always like end up in a sad ending. You get me?
Okay, cool. Cool.
But big up Billy the Goat. But you, man, big up everyone. You get me? Big up Billy the Goat. Big up Maxim and big up Bizzle. Big up all the man them that are in the wing on a ghost thing. Big up Rude Kid. You get me? There's a lot of people in there that know their thing. You get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like I said, my thing is